Once you have organized your incoming leads, Myphoner's queue will take care of the rest. When there are multiple agents, the queuing system will make sure each agent gets the next lead in the queue, except those that have been claimed or currently being called by other agents. In this video, I'll show you how claiming and locking works and how you can tweak it. I'll also touch on creating dynamic segments to allow your agents to hyper-focus on specific lead demographics without splitting up your lists or otherwise complicate managing your team. So when someone opens a lead, it will be locked so no one else can open it. Let me just show you. I'll go to my work section, open up a lead. So here I have a lock on this lead now. We can see this by looking at another user. So here we have Stacy, and let's go to this list. If we look at the queue first, we see that that lead is not in the queue. I can open all the leads and I can see here Craig is here and there's a lock on it because it's currently being viewed by me. If I open this lead, I get this warning and I cannot work on this lead. So as you can see, locked leads will not be part of the queue. So other agents will only see this if they access the lead directly like we just did. Locks are released as soon as a disposition is selected and the agent moves on to the next lead, or after some time if the agent leaves the system without selecting a disposition or releasing the lock themselves. I can release locks from the locks menu, or if I leave this lead, after some time this lock will be released by itself. Let's go back to that other user and refresh the page. As you can see, this lead was unlocked by the disposition and now this user has locked it. You can see it up here. So let's talk about claims. Claims are similar to locks, but they're longer lasting. So a claimed lead will only appear in the queue of the agent that claimed it. And if other agents view the lead, they will see a warning. Let's just try and claim this lead now, and I disposition it. Now this lead is claimed. Let's go back to that other user and try and find that lead again. View all leads. As you can see, each one here has a flag now. That's because it's a claimed lead. If I go to look at that lead, you'll see a warning and it cannot be worked by this agent. Leads are automatically claimed if the agent schedules it for follow-up. That's because a scheduled follow-up implies the lead was reached and a deal was made when to call back. And if that happens, it seems sensible that it's the same agent that does the follow-up. In our experience, the default behavior of claiming works well for most people. But if you need it to behave differently, you can tweak it from the account settings. Claiming will take you a long way in letting your team work on the same list without worrying about assigning leads to individual agents up front. But if you need more control over the lead distribution, you can use segments. Let's just try and go and find segments for this list we were working on. Just go to the list settings and select segments. So here's a segment that just limits or filters the leads in this list to people over 50. Segments are dynamic sublists of leads based on rules. You can also view segments as filters on your list. You can create as many segments as you like and assign them to agents independently of the list. That's it for this video. I hope it gave you an idea of how easy yet powerful Myphoner let you manage and distribute leads to your team.